Welcome to Conversations Live. For more than a decade, we've brought you the best in books, entertainment, celebrity interviews, and current events. When the movers and shakers of the world have something to say to you, they say it to us first. Here's your host, Cyrus Webb.
Welcome back, everyone, to Conversations Live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again. But for our radio audience here in Mississippi at WYAD 94.1 FM, but also just tuning in through our friends at iHeartRadio and Amazon Music Podcast, we're glad you all could be with us as well. Well, as we're wrapping up this year, one of the things we always look forward to is who Motor Trend chooses as their top vehicles on the market. They choose one new car, truck, and SUV. And they're kicking things off this month with their SUV of the year. To tell us what exactly was chosen this year, we're excited to welcome back Ed Lowe to our program. Ed, as you guys may remember, is the head of editorial for Motor Trend. We'll talk to him not only about the selection process, but also where you guys can go for more information. Ed, thank you again for the time. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, this is great. Thank you so much for having me.
Hey, the pleasure is definitely all mine. So this has been an interesting time when it comes to making purchases, Ed, but we always look forward to, all of us need vehicles, right? So it's one of those things we always like to know what Motor Trend chooses. As I mentioned, you guys are kicking things off with the SUV, as you guys are giving us the top of the market. How does Motor Trend go about selecting the SUV of the year?
So we get all of the vehicles together that are coming out next year that are either all new or significantly updated. This year, it amounted to 45 vehicles. We got them out on a proving ground out in the high deserts of California. We tested them. We drove them. We put them on different courses, a winding road, an off-road track. But we didn't compare the vehicles against one another. Rather, we compared them against our award's 6 criteria, which we're looking at value, safety, fuel economy, design, engineering, and then one we call performance of intended function, which is how well does the vehicle execute its mission. Then we jump into a room, we argue about it, and then we vote, and we come up with one historic winner.
And so with that being said, what is Motor Trend's 2023 SUV of the year, Ed?
Well, we're proud to announce that Motor Trend's 2023 SUV of the year is the Hyundai Ioniq 5. And this is an historic win for Hyundai. This is their first win with SUV of the year, and it is Motor Trend's first all-electric SUV of the year.
And I think that says a lot about what we've seen a lot from Motor Trend, especially when it comes to the type of vehicles it has been looking at. So let's talk about this a little bit. You mentioned, I love the fact that, there kind of is that jockeying back and forth. So what percentage of vehicles in the competition were kind of being selected this year?
So, it is a huge change is going on in the marketplace right now, going from gas to electric and electrified vehicles. We have 45 vehicles in the mix. 25 of them were some form of electrified. They were either a hybrid, a plug-in hybrid, or a full battery electric vehicle. We had 14 battery electric vehicles in competition this year, including the winner, the Hyundai Ioniq 5. And it really speaks to this change that's going on in the marketplace. Gas prices around the country are pretty high. Manufacturers are getting this point about climate change and needing to move to a more sustainable, situation. So they're putting out these awesome vehicles that are very competitive with gas vehicles. They have great range, great fuel economy, fast recharge times, and all of the other benefits of EVs. They're fast, they're quiet, they're smooth. So this is what's going on in the marketplace.
Well, I'll tell you, it's always great having you on, Ed, helping us stay posted on what Motor Trend is looking at, especially as you guys are selecting the best in the market, again, as we're going into the new year. Again, everyone, Ed Lowe has been our guest, the head of editorial for Motor Trend. So, Ed, where can our audience go for more information on the winning vehicle?
Well, they can go to motortrend.com and read all about our winner, the Ioniq 5. And just to give you a little bit more on why it won, again, against our criteria, this Hyundai Ioniq 5 hit all of the key points. Just awesome design, very good-looking vehicles, futuristic cyberpunk design, 303 miles of range if you get the big battery, and an amazingly quick recharge time. You can go from 10% battery life to 80% in 18 minutes if you can get it onto the fastest DC fast charger. And then it's a top safety pick plus, the highest accolade from the Insurance Institute of Highway Safety, and it starts at just over $40,000 for the base model. So unlike a lot of EVs out there, the Ioniq 5 is within reach for a lot of consumers. So for all those reasons, Hyundai Ioniq 5 our SUV of the year. You can read all about it on MotorTrend.com.
Love that. And everyone's thinking about price these days, Ed, so I'm so glad you mentioned that. And that's the whole thing, too. Not only core is affordability, but also the functionality. So love that. Ed, again, thank you so much for the great work you guys are doing there at MotorTrend. And looking forward to speaking with you again.
Thank you.
And we thank your audience for tuning in to another great segment of Conversations Live. Until next time, I'm your host, Cyrus Webb, saying as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Live, and let's go make today amazing. Take care.